Hey guys, I'm just going to show you quickly how I make my mixture for seedlings and potting on. So I've got another sieve here, again knocked up with 4 boards and some more finer mesh. This is about 10 to 12 millimeter mesh. And this is exactly how I make my potting mix and my seedling mix. Potting on mix and seedling mix. Just the two are just slightly different, that's all. So this is the same wood chip that I use for the potato buckets, and I'm just going to put this through the sieve. I'll just do 1 shovelful of each to show you. So I'm going to put this through the sieve, a finer sieve. Just break those lumps up. And that stuff I will use for my potting on mix for transplanting seedlings and things. For the transplants, what I will also do, I will add some of the compost, because, you know, about a shovelful of that, so it'll be 50-50 for transplanting seedlings on, you know, because seedlings, when they're growing, don't really need much nutrients. They've got enough nutrients in their little seed packet to grow. It's only when they get to a certain height that they will then need more nutrients to form the leaves and the stems. So you need a little bit of nutrition in the soil if you're potting seedlings on. So that mixture now, we have got the wood chip, we have got some compost, and another magic ingredient is leaf mould. This is leaf mould, made myself, absolutely beautiful stuff, and I will put a shovelful of that in as well. So there we go, that is the mixture for potting plants on with. Transplants, believe me, that stuff, the plants really get away with that. The other addition you can put with that is a handful of the organic rock dust. You can put that in with that. So that, guys, basically is the mixture for transplanting seedlings and potting plants on and things like that, and believe me, it's lovely. Look at the structure on that again, beautiful. Retains moisture with the addition of the leaf mould. It's got nutrients in from the horse manure. It's also got lots and lots of nutrients, bacteria and fungus from the paths, the wood chip in the paths. The next mixture is for seedlings. I'll just quickly show you that one. So my seedling mixture is slightly different, and I'll need a finer mesh sieve for this. What is that? Maybe 5 to 6 millimeter mesh in that one. And this takes a little bit more sieving. Believe me, what I tend to do, guys, is first I'll run it through this bigger sieve to take some of the bigger lumps out of it. It's just easier. So I'll run it through the bigger sieve first, and then I'll put it into the smaller sieve. To get the bigger lumps out of it. This stuff is a little bit wet, really. So for making my seedling mixture, I'll take the wood chip inside the polytunnel and leave it in bags for a few weeks. I've got plenty of time, you know, I've got a month now. So I'll take that into the polytunnel, let it just dry out a little bit, and it's much easier to sieve when it's dry. You can just see there the pieces. That's essentially wood chip that now. Unbroken down wood chip. Just dump that in there. And what I will also put in this is an equal amount of the leaf mould. So I'll put an equal amount of leaf mould in, and I'll sieve that. Takes a little bit longer this. What you basically end up there is bits of leaves and twigs that haven't quite composted. And there you have, guys, your seedling mixture for putting seedlings in. There's more than enough nutrients in the wood chip that's come off the paths to give them seedlings a really good start, and that leaf mould will retain moisture, and those little seedlings can easily get the roots through that. Give you a close up of that stuff, guys. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. Forms a nice tight ball. Breaks apart easily. You cannot buy better than that, and it's dead simple. If you want to know how to make leaf mould, I'll just show you quickly. Here we are, the frontal plot, guys, and this is this year's leaf mould pile. See, these sycamore seedlings are trying to grow. Yeah, it's just a big pile of leaves. There we go, like that. Just stacked into this ton builder's bag. Leave them there for the entire summer. All you have to do with leaves, guys, is make sure that they're wet, that they've got plenty of moisture. Don't let them dry out. Keep regularly putting water on and through the summer. Put a cover over if you have to stop them drying out. To speed this process up slightly and to arguably give you a nicer leaf mould, you would make a hole in the middle of the leaf mould, go down as deep as you want really, make a tunnel right through the bottom there and drop in some ready-made compost, some horse manure. Make sure there's a few little worms in there, and the worms throughout the summer will live in this bag, reproduce, eat the leaves, and make you a more nitrogen rich leaf mould in the process. In the worms, in the process of eating, living and dying, put nitrogen into the leaf mould. So it'll give you a lovely mixture. This leaf mould will be ready this time next year. So we've got a ton bag here. It will settle. We'll probably end up with about a third of this bag pure leaf mould. I'm not too keen on the current wave of potting on compost, seedling composts. There are some good ones, but they tend to be quite expensive, you know, 10, 12, 15 pounds a bag. There's maybe 10 bags here with the addition of the wood chip sievings. So we've got technically £100 worth of potting on and bed and seedling compost here. This leaf mould, actually, once it's rotted down, if you've got any left, it's just an absolutely brilliant addition for soil. Just top dress your soil with the finished leaf mould. So guys, do it now. There's leaves everywhere. Go and gather them up. You don't need to put them in a big bag like this. A Dalek compost bin, any kind of bin, any kind of container, bags, whatever you want. As the leaf mould starts to break down, it will be invaded by worms, and worms love leaf mould. Leaf mould primarily breaks down with fungus and not bacteria because it's got a lot of carbon and lignin in the leaves. It's more of a fungal breakdown, so you don't need to cover it. You actually want the fungus to get in there, guys, and fungus needs a lot of moisture to thrive. Just think of a woodland. As a tree falls down in the wood, it falls onto the soil, it just gets wet through and the fungus moves in. You get all the mushrooms and things growing on it. Same principle with leaves. Right, that's it on this one, guys. From a very going dark on the allotments time, the sun's just setting over the back, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay, bye for now.